Well, hello guys. Hope you're doing all great. Welcome back here in my YouTube channel. For today, guys, we will explain my settings on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. As many of you requested my settings also in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, I decided to share them with you. Tonight, we are standing here at Istanbul airport right now without any auto FPS or lossless scaling. I'm getting like 80 FPS or so. In a moment, guys, I will share my all settings inside the sim. Also, I will share my auto FPS settings that I'm using and the lossless scaling. We'll be talking about my reshade and also NVIDIA filters on this video, guys. So stay tuned. Okay, first of all, on the settings, on the graphic settings, as in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, here in MSFS 2020, it's set on full screen with native resolution of 4040p. As I mentioned on the other video, I have ultra wide monitor of 34 inches, anti-aliasing TAA, NVIDIA frame generation is set on, IMD fidelity sharpening to 100, and here on Microsoft Flight Simulator the VSync it's off with the frame rate limit of 100% of monitor refresh rate. I'm using DX12 for terrain level of detail. Without the auto FPS, it's set 150. Off-screen terrain pre-caching is set to high. Terrain vector data also set to high. Buildings on high. Trees also on high. And grass and bushes on ultra. Object level of detail 150. Volumetric clouds on ultra. Texture resolution on high. Anisotropic filtering it's off, and texture super sampling is set to 6. Texture synthesis is set on ultra. Water waves on high. Shadow maps 2048. Terrain shadows on 1024. Contact shadows ultra. Windshield effects also set on ultra. Ambient occlusion ultra. Cube map reflection 256. Light shafts on high. Bloom on. Depth of field on medium. Motion blur high. Lens correction off. Lens flare on. And glass cockpit refresh rate it's set to medium. So for data, guys, I'm not using any rolling cache. It's set to off. So those are my settings inside the sim. Okay, one thing to mention, I forgot. I will share the also Atmos. Let's close Atmos, and this is default MSFS without Atmos, guys. It's huge difference with and without Atmos on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So we'll wait the simulator. Sorry. Okay, it's active. So for the weather, you can search the weather preset that I have made by myself. It's called Deniz Aviation and custom. So let's load the weather up. As you can see now, it changed a bit. It will take shape. And for the enviro, I use Lupo Enhanced Realism. And also for atmospheric, we'll choose the Lupo, the best one. So right now it looks like this. It changed too much, guys. It looks more real. And when we are into the visual settings, I use the preset by Marius on FlightSim.to, the same preset that I use in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, but in this case I only add HDR. Okay. So for Auto FPS, let's start Auto FPS right now. Let's start this session. Here, guys, I set a target FPS of 46. I use the same values as in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 with TLOD of 50 and maximum of 400 here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And all-out base it's set 50 and all-out on top object level of detail 150. Okay, so lossless scaling, the same as in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Scaling mode on auto and it's selected full screen. And scaling type LS1 with sharpness. Frame generation it's set to the latest one. And multiply 4 generates 1 intermediate frame rate. Resolution scale is set to maximum. Performance on. This cursor thing you might leave on or off. It depends by yourself, guys. Sync mode it's off. And max frame latency is set to 3. Same the capture GPU display. I prefer my RTX 4080 Super. And output display is set to auto. Okay, so for NVIDIA filters, guys, here I use color and brightness. For tint color, I set it to 30. You can play with that. In my case, depending on your monitor, in my case 30 it's good. Tint intensity is set to 23, temperature of -12. You also can play with this. You can leave it -10, -9. And vibrance is set to 10. For the brightness and contrast, exposure is set to -1.5, contrast 15, highlights on 0.5, shadows 20.6, and gamma -11.6. So those are my filter settings. I mean filter preset of NVIDIA in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. As you can see, around 90, 95 FPS, it depends. So as I mentioned, guys, here on lossless scaling, On the settings, you need to put an hotkey. In my case, it's Alt plus S. With this hotkey, I start and stop the lossless scale. If I press now Alt and S, it will scale, and right now 240 FPS and butter smooth in my case. I can switch, I can change the camera views as much as I want. Let's jump into the cockpit. With this filters and stuff, with Atmos, it looks very, very good, guys. Also, we can change a bit daytime. Let's make it early morning. It looks gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. So guys, those are my settings in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I hope you find them helpfully on your PC. I hope my this video of mine, this settings of mine, will be good at your side also. Good. And one more time, guys, thank you for your huge support, and see you on the next ones. Have a great week ahead of you. See ya.